This is an interview that I've been wanting to do for 7 years, and we're finally doing it. Bill Barnett and Todd Golnick are with us right now, and we're very happy to announce to the community that you guys are coming back to the broadcast booth this year for 107.1 The Drive. How does that feel?
We're very excited, Rich. As many people know, we worked together years ago, and we're back together, and Todd's here as well, so the team's back together, and we're getting an opportunity, a second chance, and we're really looking forward to bringing back our voices, our interpretation of the Viking games, football and basketball, girls and boys sports. Our Vikings are important to us, and I know everyone in the community, and we're going to do the best job we can to get the action out there for the listeners that can't make the games, and there'll be some online opportunities as well, and some new things added to our twist that we had for about 16 years, both on local television and on the radio, covering the Vikings. And both Todd and I feel we became the voice of the Vikings as a duo, and we're very excited to bring our skills back. We've had a year off, and we're re-energized and looking at this a little differently in a very positive way, and couldn't be happier to have an opportunity again to bring these games and these contests and this competition into everybody's home, to their computer, to their cars, and
to their phones if they choose,
to their ears, and we're looking forward to it. Thanks, Rich, and I want to thank your station for applying, and I hope we can prove ourselves and continue in years to come.
No reason to prove yourselves. You've proved yourselves already. That's the reason why we wanted to have you guys on our team. So it's very rewarding to finally have this. And Friday nights probably for both of you guys kind of felt maybe a little empty last year.
Yes, it was a little out of body. I did a few games with your station, actually a TV game. These are other schools, though, Lake City, NMC, from McBain, and also a McBain game. And those were out-of-body experiences for me. I'm a true blue Viking fan, a Cadillac graduate, moved to Cadillac in 1962, and have watched sports since '66. When my dad would take me to football games, we wouldn't pay. We were a little cheap. We would wait outside till halftime. But we watched the whole game, but part of it was through a fence. And years later, to have an opportunity to have any involvement in these fun contests with the student athletes is an honor, privilege, and an exciting development for us, and a second opportunity to give to the community and to these student athletes and their families.
I'd like to say thanks to Gary Vanna for reaching out a couple of times last year, and when Jay wasn't available, we were able to plug you in a couple of McBain basketball games, and that was nice, because I've always thought that Billy B and the cable guy need to be in front of a microphone doing this.
We're both back, and that's another exciting thing, is I have had a long relationship as a friend with Todd, a softball player. We played in the leagues, and that's where I met him. But we attended games for many years and would always talk back and forth, so it was a natural. But to have him back and to have his loyalty throughout this is also made it so worth it, and to have a good working partner that is easy to work with and has a different perspective and not afraid to call me out occasionally on certain things in a nice way, and he's right when he does it, and it also, I think, adds some entertainment to the listeners that know both of our personalities and our starting points.
Well, Todd, I'm going to ask you this. Now, I came to town in 2007, so I've been here now for 12 years. I never knew how you and Bill met. How did that partnership begin?
Well, I moved into Cadillac, I think it was in 84, 85, and I got stuck on Billy B's softball team.
Stuck?
And that's where we started. I used to play shortstop, and Bill played first base and wore a couple of his gloves out during the couple of the seasons. But me and Bill started way back in 84 playing sports, and then we got together 16 years ago. This will be 17. We had, like you say, we had a year off, which was kind of nice. During that time, I've had a few grandkids, so that's kind of nice. But it was nice to have a year off, but I'm glad to be back.
Well, and how did Friday nights feel for you last year?
They were pretty empty, but we found things to do. We'd listen to the games a little bit, not a lot of it, just a little bit. And but it was nice having the weekends off. But then it got to the point where didn't listen to much of the games. We found other things to do, and family-wise, grandkids, so we kept ourselves busy.
A while ago, we chatted with Fred Bryant, who is the athletic director for Cadillac Area Public Schools. And we're going to have you guys out a lot. The full football season, all of the boys basketball season, and then a selection of girls basketball and hockey games. I think we're going to have somebody else step to the mic and do hockey. But it's going to be a fun season. And, I think 107.1 The Drive is going to be a really good partner for Cadillac Area Public Schools. So, and you guys being a part of it. We're very, very happy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to another season with Bill. We, like you say, we have a good time on the mic together. We joke around, and the people just love it. Got a lot of compliments last night that I hear you guys are back, and that's great. So it's that it's getting out there that we are coming back to the radio for them to enjoy us back on the radio again.
See, while you were saying that, Bill did the driving thing, and he must be talking about those incredibly long trips to Alpena that you've made over the years.
We've made quite a few, and I think out of the 16 years, I've missed one exit once. That's because you couldn't see the exit at all. But
it was a snowy night or a foggy night?
It was snowy. It was really bad. But other than that, I think we've done a really good job driving back and forth. No tickets, no accidents. It's been a real safe 16 years.
Bill, you never had an issue with driving in all of those winters, crazy winters?
That's because I try to be busy and prepare for the games, do different things. Todd's the driver. And this is a really good thing is he doesn't hit the gas pedal constantly faster and slower and drive the other individual.
You can't do that when it's icy.
No,
you're going to get into trouble.
You can't. And I'm smart enough to let someone who is a little more calm and focuses a little more. And Todd's done a great job of getting me around safely. And it's just one of the fun things we do. We go to these different cities too. And after a decade and a half, you meet everyone at the gyms, at the football fields. They know your names. There's a lot of familiarity, goodwill, and history and tradition that we've built in those places. And it's, I think, a good positive thing for the Cadillac area to have us back there and to continue those relationships with the athletic directors, the coaches that we've worked with, Jeff McDonald, Jim Webb, just a couple at the city, the Cadillac side of things, as well as our current coaches, Cody Mallory and Ryan Benzenberg. Just been an absolute pleasure to work with the ADs, John Horrigan, Rich Giddens, and now Fred Bryant. And we can't overlook the school's role in helping us come back, and I do want to thank them for bringing this opportunity to us again, and we're not going to let them down. We're going to work hard and have fun, and this is all about the student athletes getting their names out there, their stories, their family connection to the community, and their efforts on the court and the field that certainly deserve attention and support from our local community listeners.
So, and our business partners as well. So just to let you know, 107.1 The Drive taking over Cadillac Viking Athletics this year, and hopefully many, many years beyond with Billy B and Todd. And what I like about what you said is the broadcast really is about the kids. It's about the kids, the families, and the businesses that support it.
That's our approach. If we're not talking about the kids, we're making a mistake. We do want to focus on that, and we're going to do everything we can to bring those lives to everybody else and to show the kind of young people we have, the positives about our young people in this community, because that doesn't always get out there. There are obvious concerns throughout America with the younger generation, but we have a cream of the crop here. We have great kids, great teachers, a school system that supports athletics as well as the academics, and of course that's important as well. But we're looking forward to it. And I want to thank you, Rich, for your role as well, for keeping your ears open and watching out for opportunities for us. And getting a hold of this one at this time is quite special, and we really appreciate this.
It is special for me to have you guys on the team. We had a great relationship many, many years ago, and I've been wanting, as I said at the very beginning of this interview, I've been wanting this for the last 7 years. And it's finally happening. So, and I do want to mention, too, that 107.9 CDY will continue to be the home for McBain Rambler Sports with Jay Simon and Gary Vanna. We'll be putting the Cadillac Vikings on 107.1 The Drive. Kickoff is August 29th, and it's still 2.5 months away, but we're ready. We're ready for you guys.
Thank you, Rich.
You're welcome. Todd, welcome Todd and Bill to the Up North Radio team.
And thank you very much, and thanks again to 107.1 The Drive. We are happy to be back.